University scholars suggest the need to have solid institutional systems and increased production to manage the soaring inflation in the country. According to these economic experts, Ethiopia should meet its trade balance to ease the cost of living. Kasahun Chani has the details. The Ethiopian ambassador to Rwanda, Lulit Zaude, shared Ethiopia's investment and tourism opportunities with Rwandans, recalling the common interests of the two countries. The ambassador said Ethiopia has a vision to become among the top 100 countries in World Bank's Ease of Doing report. More than 80 important reforms have been implemented since the national initiative to improve Ethiopia's ease of doing business was launched 2 years ago, she noted. As part of the wider economic reforms, she said, a remarkable decision has been passed by the government to partially privatize some of the major public enterprises, mainly railways, telecommunications, hydropower, and sugar corporations, among others. University scholars suggest the need to have solid institutional systems and increased production to manage the soaring inflation in the country. According to these economic experts, Ethiopia should meet its trade balance to ease the cost of living. Kasahun Chani has the details.
High living cost remains to be a headache to many Ethiopians, where prices of goods and services rise from time to time. Economic experts suggest the need to introduce solid institutional system to help handle it. Considering the significant contribution of export trade for the country's wide-ranging growth, balancing the trade transaction should be given a priority area, the experts noted. The scholars indicated a huge gap between import and export of the country's side, lack of competitiveness in the international market, delaying products expecting better prices, and imbalance between global and local prices are among the challenges the export sector faces.
መንግስት ፕሮዳክሽን ላይ ይሄ ፋውንዴሽን ላይ መስራት መቻል አለበት ኢንስቲትዩሽን ላይ መስራት መቻል አለበት
The government should be capable of working on the foundation, production, established institutions, and there must be a system to address challenges. There must also be a plan to create awareness. We might be able to suffer for a short period, but within a long time ahead, we should be able to plan to establish a strong institutional system and increasing productivity. The government must work on the soft and hard infrastructures. Directly when the government improves pieces of goods and services within a short time, it is not advisable and productive as such. So, I believe that the government ought to carry out its maximum efforts, as we see in the industrial parks. This enables to manage the import and export market and striving to plan that participating the private sector and maximizing competitiveness.
A scholar at the Ethiopian Civil Service University on his part stated that the government should set a strong policy to lead the market properly with supply and demand to manage the cost of living throughout the nation.
Traders usually hold it and create a high cost of living. Therefore, the government should put forward its greatest effort to manage the market considering the demand and supply sides, crafting brawny policies and strategies. Controlling those traders who participate in the economic sabotage should be the next measure to stabilize the market.
The value of Ethiopia's currency notes in the international market also matters according to the experts.
And finally, Tanzanian